Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Keeping Up with Koye and I'm happy that you're watching my video. So please stay tuned to the end. Let's make this beautiful top and trouser. So I start by cutting out the length of the top. So this is the front that I'm cutting, the front lap. I've measured out the length, my desired length, and I've cut it out. So, and I want to cut now the back. So for the back, I have to add extra 4 millimeters to the length. So this extra 4 millimeters is for the shoulder, is the purpose of the shoulder. I'll be using it for the shoulder. So I've measured it on both sides and I'll be drawing a straight line, then I'll cut it out. The reason why I'm measuring on both sides so that I have a precise and good dimension. I don't want to cut things that are not are not all right. So I'll be cutting that out, then I will join those two parts together, these two sides up. I'll be joining them together, then I'll be able now to form my shoulder. So as you can see, I've dragged it up and I'll be measuring 3 meters down for the shoulder flap, or shoulder slant rather. Let me draw that out with a ruler. I need it to be very straight, and I'll be cutting that out for the front and the back. So you can see that if you look at the downward side, you see that overlap there, that extra 4 millimeters. So for the shoulder, so I'll be bringing it down, as you can see on the screen. I'm just laying it very precisely well so that I can overlap the shoulder. I can take the back shoulder and I put on the front shoulder, and I'll be overlapping that by 0.5 millimeter. That 0.5 millimeters is my sewing allowance. That's what I'm going to be sewing. So I'm pinning that down because the material is a bit slippery. It's a very soft wing material. So I've proceeded to cut out the neck. Sorry that I did not show you how I measured the neck, but the neck of the person is like 18 millimeters. So I want it to come out 8.5 round neck. Now when I'll be sewing it, some millimeters are still going to go off. So this is how it looks. Okay, now I'm going to proceed to put the armhole. I'm measuring out the chest, the shoulder length, which is about 10.5, and I'm adding extra 0.5 millimeters. That's for sewing, and I'll be going down by 9 millimeters. That done, I'm going to measure the chest. Well, for this particular dress, I'm adding extra millimeters allowance because the person actually wants it to be very free on him. He wants a very free top, not a top that is going to be holding him. How do they call it? Sur mesure. So let me measure out I'm curving out the armhole. I start by cutting the back of the armhole. So that is the back that I'm cutting, and then the front, I'll be cutting the front, and as you can see, I'm cutting it alongside with the flap that I put on it. So that's it. I've cut that out. So all of that is done. This is how it looks. Now I'm going to proceed to cut the trouser. You know that this video we're going to be doing two things: cutting the top and cutting the trouser. So if you go through my channel, you're going to see how I do measurements on how to cut a trouser. So this one, I just went directly to the point and I did the measurements already, and I'll be cutting it out. So you can scroll through my channel and you're going to see my videos on how to take these measurements on how to cut trousers. Okay, let me cut this out. I'm actually cutting out the short because I remember that I did the short and the long trouser. When I was cutting out the long trouser, I did not film it. I forgot. So this is for the short. That's why you see the length is not very long. You're seeing the length is not very long. So this is how it looks. So this is the front and the back. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to be sewing it. So sewing, I'm just going to show you a brief how I'm going to sew. So that this back, I'm going to sew it like that. I'm not going to show you the sewing process, but I'll just show you the results. So just stay tuned till the end to see how it looks. So for the front, this is the back. The top, this is the back. And then I want to sew the shoulders together. So, but I want to show you something that I'll be doing on the shoulder. If you notice, I did not cut any opening at the front of the kaftan top. So, but my opening is going to be on the shoulder. So this is a zipper. I'm going to be attaching it. I'm going to be sewing it on the shoulder. That is where the opening of the dress is going to be. So that's the style. That's a nice style that we're going to be doing for this dress. Okay, that's done. This is how it looks. You can see that you can see that extra 4 millimeters that I measured, and you see how the shoulder looks on the dress. So that's why I cut out that 4 millimeters. Now I'm going to be attaching the arms to the shirt, and this is the arm. I did not show you how I cut it, but anyway, let me just show you more briefly on how I'll be doing that. So I'll be doing a double fold, that double fold style that I always do on the arm. So that's the nice style that I'll be doing with it, as you can see on the video right now. I'll be joining that together, then I will show you how it looks finally. I didn't want to bore you so much with sewing because you'll make the video so lengthy. I don't know why. I want to be doing short and precise videos. I want to be doing short and precise videos, so I'm going to be sewing that to the shirt. Okay, for the trouser, this is it. This is what I sewed, and this is how it looks. So the full length, the details, I'm trying to show you how the trouser looks. This is the zipper and then the button. So I did that off camera because I do not want to bore you with all the sewing. But if you go through my channel, you're going to see videos on me sewing trousers. I've sewn countless trousers. I've sewn many trousers before. So this is just how the trouser of this blouse looks, and this is the short. You saw me when I was cutting this short, so this is it. This is how it looks. Very nice, very elegant, good for the summer, good for any purpose. So, and it goes so well with the top. The person actually has this dress when he wore it with the trousers and the shorts with that top. It was so excellent. So this is the top. I want to give you a nice closer view. You see, these are the arms. I put in the arms. That's how it looks, and both arms. Perfect. And you can see the zipper, you can see the opening. As I told you before, it has no opening in the middle, so that's it. And I also did some nice decorations. I put pockets on the downer part. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching this far, and please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, leave a comment, share, like my videos, please. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.